It's past midnight again. The house is quiet, your phone is finally still, and for the first time all day, your mind feels awake instead of exhausted. You tell yourself you'll go to bed in 10 minutes, just one more scroll, one more thought, one more moment where no one needs anything from you. Hours pass without you noticing, and part of you knows tomorrow will be harder because of this. But another part of you feels calm in a way you didn't feel all day. And that's the confusing part. Everyone else seems desperate to sleep early, to shut down, to reset, but you come alive when the world goes quiet. And at some point, you started wondering if something's wrong with you, if you're sabotaging yourself, if staying up late is a bad habit you should have outgrown by now. But here's what you need to hear first. You're not broken, and you're not alone. This video isn't about fixing your sleep schedule. It's about understanding the psychology behind why some people naturally stay up late, why nighttime feels safer, clearer, more honest than the daytime, and what that says about how your nervous system learned to survive, think, and feel in a world that rarely slows down. Because staying up late isn't always about poor discipline. Sometimes it's about finally having control. During the day, your brain is constantly reacting. Messages, responsibilities, conversations, expectations. You're managing how you're perceived, what you say, how you respond. Even when nothing dramatic is happening, your nervous system stays slightly activated. It's alert, it's monitoring, it's on. But at night, something changes. The demands stop. The noise fades, the world pulls back, and your nervous system finally gets permission to exhale. For people who stay up late, nighttime often becomes the only time that truly feels like theirs. No one can ask anything of you. No one expects productivity or emotional availability. And that sense of psychological freedom is addictive. Not because you hate structure, but because you spend your days giving so much of yourself away. There's also something important happening neurologically. At night, the pressure to perform disappears. Your prefrontal cortex relaxes. Thoughts drift instead of race. Creativity shows up. Emotions surface. You're not distracted by urgency anymore. You're finally allowed to process your own inner world. And if you're someone who suppresses a lot during the day just to function, nighttime becomes the only place where your mind feels fully alive. For some people, staying up late goes even deeper. It's not just about peace, it's about safety. If you grew up in an environment where the day was chaotic, demanding, or emotionally unpredictable, nighttime may have been the only time you felt unobserved, the only time you could think without interruption, the only time your body could relax without bracing for the next demand. Your nervous system remembers that, even years later, even when life is stable. Your body still associates quiet darkness with relief, with control, with autonomy. So when night comes, you resist sleep, not because you don't need rest, but because sleep feels like giving that safe space back too soon. And then there's the guilt. You know you should sleep earlier. You've heard the advice. You've blamed yourself. But forcing yourself into a rhythm that doesn't match your internal wiring just creates more shame. You're not lazy. You're not irresponsible. You're someone whose mind doesn't unwind on command. Someone who needs decompression before rest can even begin. But here's the nuance. Staying up late isn't always healthy. Sometimes it becomes avoidance. Avoiding tomorrow, avoiding discomfort, avoiding feelings that surface in the quiet. And that's worth being honest about. Not with judgment, just awareness. Because there's a difference between reclaiming nighttime as personal space and using it to run from a life that feels overwhelming. The goal isn't to erase your natural rhythm, it's to understand it, to recognize whether staying up late is nourishing you or depleting you. Because when you respect your nervous system instead of fighting it, something shifts. You stop shaming yourself. You start designing your life more intentionally. So if you're someone who always stays up late, Here's what matters most. You're not broken. You're wired for depth, reflection, and internal processing. Nighttime just happens to be where that part of you feels safest. And once you understand that, you can build rest around self-respect instead of self-criticism. So I'll leave you with this question. When you stay up late, what are you protecting? Your peace, your freedom, your thoughts, or something you're not ready to face yet? Drop a comment and reflect on it. And if this video made you feel understood, consider subscribing. Next time, we're talking about the psychology of people who feel most productive when everyone else is asleep.